The stars above Earth dimmed as the alien fleet descended from the void. Massive vessels, their surfaces shimmering with an iridescent glow, blotted out constellations and cast long shadows over cities that had once gazed skyward in wonder. The blockade was complete. An impenetrable wall of technology so advanced it made humanity's greatest achievements look like child's play. Communication attempts failed. The aliens responded only with silence, their intentions inscrutable. Humanity braced itself for invasion or annihilation. Dr. Elena Voss stood on the rooftop of a crumbling observatory, her breath visible in the cold night air. She clutched a tablet displaying scans of the alien ships. Her mind raced faster than the algorithms running through her device. A physicist by training and a historian by passion, Elena had spent years studying ancient human technologies, forgotten relics of civilizations long past. To most, they were curiosities, museum pieces. To her, they were keys to understanding humanity's resilience. "They're waiting," she muttered under her breath, staring at the monolithic shapes hovering beyond the atmosphere. But for what? Behind her, General Marcus Hale approached, his boots crunching against frost-covered gravel. His face was grim, lined with exhaustion and frustration. The military had thrown everything they had at the blockade, missiles, lasers, even experimental plasma weapons, but nothing could pierce the alien force fields. Each attempt ended in failure, leaving Earth's defenders more desperate than before. "Elena," Marcus said, his voice heavy with resignation. "We've run out of options. If we don't find a way to break this stalemate soon, they'll make their move. And we both know what happens next." She turned to face him, her eyes blazing with determination. "Not yet, Marcus. There's still one thing we haven't tried." He raised an eyebrow skeptically. "What? Another round of negotiations? Because I can tell you right now those bastards aren't interested in talking." "No," she replied, firmly. "I mean this." She tapped the screen of her tablet, revealing schematics of an artifact buried deep beneath the sands of Egypt, a device known as the Osiris engine. Discovered decades earlier, it had been dismissed as a mythological oddity, its purpose unknown, until now. The journey to the excavation site was fraught with tension. Military convoys escorted scientists and engineers across war-torn landscapes, dodging remnants of earlier skirmishes with the invaders. By the time they reached the underground chamber where the Osiris engine lay dormant, hope was a fragile thing, clinging to life like a candle flame in a storm. Elena knelt beside the artifact, brushing away centuries of dust. The engine was a marvel of engineering, its surface etched with hieroglyphs that pulsed faintly with golden light. It hummed softly, as if alive, responding to her presence. Nearby, technicians worked frantically to connect modern power sources to the ancient machine, hoping to awaken it fully. "This is insane," muttered Dr. Raj Patel, a skeptical astrophysicist who had joined the team reluctantly. "Even if this thing works, how do we know it won't destroy us instead of helping us?" Elena shot him a sharp glance. "Because we have no other choice. Besides, history shows us that humanity has always risen to the occasion when faced with extinction. This is just another chapter." As the final connections were made, the engine roared to life. Its golden glow intensified, bathing the chamber in radiant warmth. Symbols on its surface shifted and rearranged themselves, forming patterns that seemed to defy logic. Then a voice, not spoken aloud but resonating directly within their minds, spoke. "You seek salvation." Everyone froze, stunned. Elena stepped forward cautiously. "Yes," she said aloud. "Our world is under siege. Can you help us?" The voice paused, as if considering. "I am a guardian of knowledge, crafted by your ancestors to protect and guide. Show me your enemy." With trembling hands, Elena activated a holographic display showing images of the alien fleet. The engine's glow flickered, analyzing the data. Moments later, the voice returned, colder this time. They are not of this realm. Their kind consumes worlds. You must act swiftly. Before anyone could ask further questions, the engine emitted a series of coordinates, along with instructions for building a weapon capable of targeting the alien ship's core systems. The catch? It required materials scattered across the globe, rare minerals, quantum processors, and fragments of ancient tech hidden in forgotten ruins. Over the next week, teams mobilized worldwide to retrieve the necessary components. In the Amazon rainforest, archaeologists unearthed crystalline shards imbued with energy. Beneath the ice caps of Antarctica, drones located fragments of machinery left behind by a prehistoric civilization. Even the depths of the ocean yielded. Treasures retrieved by submersibles navigating treacherous underwater caves. Meanwhile, Elena and her team worked tirelessly to integrate these discoveries into the weapon design. They called it the Prometheus Lance, a fusion of cutting-edge science and ancient ingenuity. Powered by the Osiris engine, it would channel energy into a concentrated beam capable of disabling the alien fleet's shields. As the final piece fell into place, the skies darkened. The alien ships began moving, descending closer to Earth's surface. Panic spread like wildfire as news outlets broadcast dire warnings. Cities emptied, people fleeing to bunkers or remote areas in a futile attempt to escape. "We're ready," Elena declared, standing atop a hill overlooking the launch site. Behind her, the Prometheus Lance stood tall, its sleek form gleaming under floodlights. Soldiers manned defensive positions, prepared to hold off any ground assaults while the weapon charged. Marcus placed a hand on her shoulder. "You've done all you can. Now let's see if our ancestors' legacy can save us." The countdown began. 10, 9, 8. Above them, the alien fleet loomed larger, blotting out the horizon. Energy discharges crackled around their hulls, signaling an imminent attack. 3, 2, 1. The Prometheus Lance fired. A beam of pure light erupted from the weapon, arcing upward like a spear hurled at the heavens. It struck the nearest alien ship, piercing its shield and tearing through its hull. Explosions rippled outward as secondary systems overloaded. One by one, the other ships fell victim to the same fate. Their invincibility shattered. Cheers erupted among the humans below, but Elena remained silent, watching as the last of the alien vessels exploded in a brilliant cascade of fire and debris. The blockade was broken. In the days that followed, Earth began to heal. The survivors marveled at the power of the Osiris engine and the ingenuity of their ancestors. For the first time in recorded history, humanity realized it was not alone in the universe, but also that it possessed tools capable of defending itself. Elena stood once more on the observatory rooftop, gazing at the stars. The night sky was clear again, unobstructed by alien ships. Yet she knew this victory was only the beginning. Somewhere out there, other threats lurked, waiting for their turn. But for now, humanity had proven something crucial, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The wisdom of the past could illuminate the path forward, and that was enough.